Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. With EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Huskers will kick it away to start us off. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. The Cyclones offense comes on the field first today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Play action here on first down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Pressure is coming. Another sack. This defense on fire.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
The Cyclones will bring their punt team onto the field. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense comes out for their first possession today. We've got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass... On the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to...
He's in the clear. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
With the defense in man coverage, nobody there to account for the quarterback. A clear path opens up, a lot of space out in front. The quarterback made the defense pay big time.
First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Headed for the end zone. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. 1 second to go. They hand it to him again. Now here comes the bunch formation. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short completion there. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. The pocket breaking down. He's got room to run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And the Cyclones are going to cash in here in the red zone. Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. And he drops it. Can you believe it? Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's making a scramble. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Cyclones. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. And I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here. Actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
The Cyclones will try to keep this drive moving. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. And the Cyclones hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations.
Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely, David Pollack from the University of Georgia. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Throws to the wideout. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. A low line drive and not his best work. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The carry going off right tackle here. He stopped after getting a yard out. 30. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Using his legs to buy some time. Kept it and he's past the marker. Breaks into the open. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Cyclones will hustle to the line. Back to pass on second down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one. The Cyclones are marching down the field. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down and getting down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And he waltzes in. The offense has a chance, down 1 possession in the 4th. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And the Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Across the 45. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. What a great job to get out of there, pick up the first down, get out of bounds, clock stopped, and now they'll reset. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Soft spot in the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Looking for the goal line. Looking downfield on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Well, guys, let's play some more. Head into overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
So here comes our first play of overtime. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's McCown. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. To throw, it's Crosby. Big guy smells it. Touchdown! They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He'll throw it down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. First and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. He's looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone.